Cancer, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your weekly reading for the week of April 8th through the 15th. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, the hidden truth, and get some important advice from Spirit. Let's jump right in. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me today, Cancer. We got a big week ahead, starting off with that big bang of an eclipse. Let's try and stay as positive as we can. Raise the vibration of love and positivity during this eclipse because it's gotten a little bit negative out there. I've been talking to all the water signs about this. I personally am going to meditate during the entire event, spreading love to all beings. So whatever it is that you feel guided to do, do that, okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Cancer today. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please only take what resonates. And for anyone and everyone who has purchased a reading recently, please know I'm working as diligently as I can. I love doing personal readings. They're my favorite thing to do. So I really get to tap in and work on people with one-on-one with people. It's my favorite. Instead of closing off and having just an open period for people to buy readings at the beginning of each month, I actually leave it ongoing, but it's about a week. So please be patient with me, okay, for anyone who has purchased a reading recently. All right, let's do this. Release distractions this week, Cancer. I free my energy to focus on what matters most, okay? Release distractions. You could be putzing around, maybe not getting, doing your to-do list, getting distracted easily by other things. Spirit wants you to focus a little bit more. You're releasing a lot. Distractions and perfection. I love my imperfections, for they make me real. I like that. Cancer, you could just be putz. I feel like you're putzing around the house and you intend to do all these things, but then you get distracted by other things, and then more things start to mount up. So Spirit is saying, try to slow down and work on things the best you can this week. Sorry, I've got a hair. It's tickling my cheek. All right. I love y'all. I love being here with you. Thank you for sharing this time with me. We're just going to do a few shuffles and jump right into the tarot messages. This is the This Might Hurt tarot deck. One of my faves. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. Thinking a lot about love, Cancer. Thinking a lot about love. Love is on your mind. Woo! No wonder. You got Two of Cups in your recent past. A loving bond. Current energy, the Fool. Ooh, I'm liking what I'm seeing, Cancer. Uh-oh, near future. Something maybe you can't act on something. What is this? We're going to go deeper. I'm getting this feeling that you can't act on something that you want to act on. And you're stressed about it. Nine of Swords. Interesting. This is peculiar. I'm getting a weird vibe from this one. And this isn't about repressing a part of you. This is about, I'm not sure what to do. Should I say something? Should I not? Is this the right time? Interesting. What's the hidden truth? The Devil. Fear. Fear is what's on your mind. What if they don't like me? What if they don't want to be with me? Ooh. This is when, especially if it's new love, it can be really scary and hard until you really know how someone feels about you, right? 'Cause you don't want to be too vulnerable. You could be trying to distract yourself this week and feeling like, that the worry of like every little flaw, right? We women do that. Like, are they going to like my body? Like, the things that you know about your body, I'm the fears that may come up around whatever is going on in your life, around being judged and someone really accepting all of you. Let's see what's going on though. You really are stressed. Spirit is saying, drop that. You're courageous and fearless. You don't need to stress about your value and about shining your light. You just got to shine, right? What is this Nine of Swords? Really going deeply within. I think you're unsure about whether to give to something, as you don't want to get hurt. Yeah. Trying to release some sort of block. Trying to listen to your intuition around coming together with another person. This could be a work environment as well, where you're just going through a lot of stress this week. There's been some impediments, some roadblocks in your work life or in your love life, and you're just trying to release them. But you know what? You're not going to release anything through overthinking. I'm getting that for the water signs. There's a lot of mental churning going on around trying to control things that are out of your control. And you know what that does? It wastes energy. I have been a lifelong worrier, and I've been really trying to work on that in myself. When I feel those feelings of worry, I just look at them and say, what are you really trying to say to me? Instead of letting it keep running and running and running and running, you look at it and you just say, what are you trying to tell me? And sometimes you literally write that down. What is this trying to tell me? Write it down in a sentence and then see what comes out. You might be surprised. I've been very surprised whenever I've done that exercise. Because a lot of times when you sit down and you get calm and gentle with yourself and you create that space, release those distractions and go within, you actually find answers. And you know, we hear about all of these kinds of techniques in the spiritual community. 9 times out of 10, we don't do it. And we stay in that worry. So whatever it is that you're stressed out about at work, the only way to remove that is by going within and letting your inner high priestess, your inner knowing, lead and guide you through it. And that comes down to tapping into that energy. Whether you need to sit and pull some tarot cards around it, watch a reading and see what resonates. There's something you're moving through mentally this week, and it's called a block, whether it's at work or it's in your personal life. And the only way to remove it is for you to listen to your intuition. I think you're a little bit unsure about a love offer, and you're overthinking it, which creates blocks. What's this 2 of Cups? Cancer. Strength, and I know why you're like, don't come any closer. There is sometimes I'm seeing some of this in the water signs. There's a thing going on here for you all, and I'm switching up the decks and shuffling, but there's this almost hypervigilance around boundary forming. There's nothing wrong with having healthy boundaries. When they get unhealthy is when you automatically assume someone's going to hurt you and they're not someone that can be trusted. When they actually are, but you're not giving them the time and the space and the opportunity to prove to you. You're investing in a situation right now, and have been, where you're trying to drop your fear. And you're trying to be strong enough to either hold a boundary because it's there's some question around, is this a healthy boundary or not? You know what? I'm going to do something uncharacteristic because I'm not sitting here in place of judgment. I'm going to pull 1 card on this boundary. What is this about? All right, that's not going to tell me anything because it's choice and love. Why are you holding a boundary against something that's really beautiful? You don't trust. Cancer, you're not trusting that this situation is going to lead to everything that you hope and desire. Why? You're in a brand new beginning. Why are you going to sabotage it right in the very start? You're bringing in old fear. Well, people are doing that this week, this retrograde and this eclipse. We're unpacking past traumas. And it's not fun, is it? It leads to these feelings of disappointment, but is it real? Or is it something that wants to be looked at to remove? Is someone really distrustful? Because I'm uncertain whether it's perceived truth or false truth. Let's see, though. We're going to keep going with the Fool. Why is the Fool here? Interesting. Let's see. 6 of Wands. Success, victory. 4 Cups. 10 of Wands. All right. You're having a struggle this week with somebody that you're trying to overcome some disappointment. There's this lack of feeling seen, of wanting to bring in a fresh energy. Something has gotten heavy in a connection. You know what? And when things get heavy in a connection, you know the best thing to do is for you to get lighter in your life, in your path. And that comes down to you taking time for yourself to lighten whatever it is your burden going on in mentally. Nothing can be solved by wrestling it through the mind. I'm going to tell you that every time you come to this channel and you're in a state of stress and anxiety and there are blocks coming up, it's up to you to look at them and remove them. And you can say, no, it's them. It's their stuff. They're doing this. They're doing that. Well, how is it making you feel? I'm always going to be advocating for you, okay? Because that's who I'm reading for, you. You have an opportunity to step into a brand new chapter energy, okay? Whether it's someone old or new, okay? and feel seen, heard, and it's something it's hard for you. There's something around a block within you that is hard for you to let your guard down. I'm getting that here. I understand it's hard to trust. Cancer, it is hard to trust, but it's time to drop. If you're so guarded, how are you even going to feel the love when it comes knocking on your door? We all experience people that we can't trust, and we experience hurt from the past. But if you let that inform you, encountering new people, new situations, and it doesn't even have to do with love. It's about just feeling people who want to love and support you, Cancer. You need to cut away at this Eight of Swords. Whatever is repressing you, whatever is making you shut down, staying closed is only going to lead to more hurt and confusion and pain. Yeah. In the near future, I think whatever is eating away at you, whatever worry and concern you have going on inside, listen, we all have, whether it's false or real, we perceive it. It's truth to us, okay? You can get yourself all in a tizzy about something and work up this whole froth around a situation. And it's up to you to decide, okay, how much of this is really true, what's going on now, and how much of this is a trigger from something from the past that I'm bringing in and compounding it. And this is where our work lies, is removing the compounding factors that make our life harder and heavier. So what you're going to be doing this week is you're going to take a look at a trigger and you're going to remove it. And I'm telling you, full stop. Whether it's perceived or perceived reality or false reality, it doesn't matter. It's still truth. Spirit's saying, Jenna, it doesn't matter if it's real or not. It's real to them. So your journey this week is to try to drop the disappointment and the hardship of being open. You know, I actually stayed open. This was several months ago, and it was such a huge lesson for me when someone was actually literally breaking up with me, and I got blindsided. And, you know, a lot of us, when we go into that, you'd want to close down, react with, you know, hurt, and say, you know, things that you don't really mean, but you just are hurt. And this is what I mean. Be careful what you speak. For the first time in my life, I knew it was kind of coming when we sat down for this conversation. I knew something was going to come. You know, being intuitive, I knew what was ahead. You know. That's the thing. I'm telling you the story because you know. And I just made a conscious decision. You know what? I'm going to stay open and I'm going to be loving. And whatever they say to me, if it's negative, if it's hurtful, I know who I am. I know who I am. Those words can't hurt me. Their perception of me can't hurt me. And it's not that I was unwilling to listen to their point of view. I just wasn't going to take it in and inform me of feeling like I was wrong or bad or not good enough to be loved. And that's something I feel, I'm bringing this up because I feel like you're learning that. And I actually poured more love on. And what was weird is it made them angrier. So I think that this week you're being guided to pour more love into a situation. It's going to be a beautiful place of empowerment. We have the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Temperance over the Eight of Swords. You're coming out of a place where you're feeling restricted, bound up, repressed. And this week you're going to have an opportunity to open. And I think it's between you and what you're feeling and what you're experiencing. And there's some sort of disconnect going on. And this week I think you're going to be really realigning and reemerging with a deeper part of you that is ready to be completely aligned within you. So you can make these beautiful decisions moving forward, not from a blocked place. What is this devil energy? This is a complicated reading because there's a lot of complex emotions coming up. You're going through a profound transformation, Cancer, this week around a long-term connection. Removing the obstacles. There could be some distance between you and another, not feeling that romantic like spark, that eros. Look up eros. It's a very key word when it comes to our romantic connections. When things start to grow stale and old, there's blocks and fears like we're growing apart. Uh-oh. Or when you're opening up to new love, not trusting that it's really going to make you happy in the long run. So this week, the hidden truth is you're actually looking at your fears and your doubts, and you're going to actually, instead of putting distance between them, you're opening up into a new chapter in a long-term commitment. I do believe most of you, it's somebody new. Someone that you see could be really, really good for you. They inspire you. It feels balanced. But there's some part of you that is holding back because you feel like you might get hurt again. And whether you've been with someone in commitment for a while and you haven't really allowed yourself to surrender to it completely, or it's someone new and you're afraid of surrendering to the idea of it or the feeling of it completely, this week I think you're going to let your guard down a little bit and you're going to be like, you know what? Me not trusting this is actually causing a lot of problems. You know, I'm getting this overall vibe of let your intuition speak louder than your fear, okay? And really let the love guide you through this in your heart. When you let love guide you through anything, it is so much easier. And I'm telling you, I parted ways with that person and it was not pretty and it was hard. But at the end of the day, I was proud of myself. Because no matter what words are said to you, no matter what someone thinks of you, when you know absolutely, undoubtedly who you are, no one can hurt you. Because you know it's not true. Their truth is their truth. It's their perception. But that's the thing. We have to get so clear, so clear about our own light and our own ability to love that whatever trust issues come up, as hard as it is, you're going to clear them. You're going to clear them. You are clearing them. Because how in the world are you going to be excited about anything if you're constantly being afraid that you can't trust something? This is about your own satisfaction, overcoming pain, seeing the truth clearly. Your own satisfaction is up to you, Cancer. I'm getting that. It's time to move toward the truth of a clear heart and a clear mind. It's a way of being. This message got deep, especially in a commitment. Yeah, your advice from Spirit this week around a commitment is sometimes we have to pause and take a time out to reground ourselves and restabilize on our own energy when we're triggered. I do believe that you're encountering or have encountered a recent triggering event around a connection. And it's about coming out of that and it's spiking these trust issues around this person's going to hurt me. I'm feeling judged. I'm feeling wronged. Releasing distractions and releasing imperfections. Okay? Let's keep going here and pull some more Oracle. Take a pause this week so you can see things from every angle. Okay? Ultimately, I feel it's about you staying grounded and stable. Work on your own stability this week, okay? Inside. Emergence. Wow. Pisces got this as well. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. There's something emerging within you, and what it is it's called self-trust. When we have self-trust, we can trust other people because we know deep down if the situation can be trusted or not. You're releasing old trauma, Cancer, and it is a hard and beautiful journey indeed, but you got this. Especially around having the courage to believe that things can work out. Interesting. Wow, this is a similar message. Almost identical to the ending message of Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Pisces placements. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Meditation, take a moment to connect to Source through quiet, reflective meditation. So these are all actionable steps this week. You know, it takes a lot of courage to live your life fearlessly. And I think you're learning how to do that because fears are going to always come. But it's up to us to gently welcome them in and look at them and not be owned by them. And that means cultivating a meditative practice Whether you sit in quiet meditation daily or you do walking meditations or you do the dishes and you're more present and self-aware, this is about growing and emerging this side of you, right? That is more present and more self-aware. And the more you do that and the more you connect with the pulse of the earth, the more grounded you'll be. So this is about grounding in your own energy and letting that guide you forward, Cancer. You're going through a really big spiritual shift around how you might be conditioned to operate out of fear and reprogramming you to operate out of love. Beautiful journey indeed, Cancer. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.